We all hate when we're out with our dogs and a loose dog comes running up to us. Maybe it's a situation where the owner is there and they say, "Don't worry, he's friendly." And maybe the dog doesn't really seem friendly. Maybe the dog does seem friendly, but we're trying to work on training with our own dog. So the most useful thing is to motivate the owner to come over right away and get their dog. Because most of the time what happens is if you say something like, "We're training now, please can you call your dog?" That takes too long to say, the person doesn't hear, you feel like you have to explain. And most of the time when they call their dog, the dog doesn't come anyway. So what works the best is if you say, "Come get your dog." Yes, good boy. Or you can say, "Come get your dog now." Find it. So it helps to practice that a bunch so that you get used to saying it, and also so your dog gets used to hearing it and isn't startled by it. Kismet, as you could tell, is a little startled by it, and I've already started training him on it. Some dogs don't really care or notice that much, but you don't want to make an association with your dog with you saying that and something being wrong. So that's the first thing. Another thing that can be very helpful is to have high value treats on you. If you do see a dog come at you, scatter the treats right in front of them. Just take a big handful and toss it right in their face. So if they are friendly, they'll be more likely to start eating. If they're not friendly, they might just ignore the food. But at least you're not causing any negative associations with your dog or the other dog. One thing that you can do to help with training with this, and it's also helpful for just having some good skills for your dog, is to train your dog to get behind you and to stay. So for example, you see a dog coming running at you, you say, "Come get your dog now." You get your dog behind you in a stay. You can scatter the food while the dog is eating, you move away, or you can scatter the food and have your dog safely behind you while you're repeating that phrase to the owner. Some people also recommend saying, if they say, "It's okay, he's friendly," or they argue with you about it, you can say, "My dog is contagious." So I haven't tried using that myself, but I really want to start doing that. So if you want to get your dog comfortable with this process of saying, "Come get your dog now," you have to say that. And I'm saying it kind of loudly because I'm imagining in a situation where the person is kind of far away, and also I really want to motivate them. And this does work. Every time I have yelled at somebody, "Come get your dog now," they come. So what you're going to do to start is you have your dog wherever in front of you, beside you, and you imagine there's a person in front of you and you say, "Come get your dog." And then, "Good boy. Good job." And when I first started doing this with Kismet, he got startled and he looked around, and now he just sits here. So you do this until your dog seems comfortable and relaxed. "Come get your dog." Right? He's still looking at me and he's still a little lip licking, but he's not looking around and he's not acting edgy. Find it. I'm using high value treats and I'm giving him several in a row. "Come get your dog." Good boy. See, now he's just looking at me for treats. So when you get to that stage, then what you're going to do is you're going to say your phrase and you're going to pair it with luring your dog behind you and getting them into a sit. So for this, I have treats in both hands. Okay, several treats. And I'm going to say, "Come get your dog." And then I'm going to lure my dog behind me. I'm going to give him a treat there. I'm going to lure him up into a sit by holding the treats and sort of sliding them up my back. And then when he's sitting there, I'm going to give him treats for staying behind me. So we'll do that one more time. Free. "Come get your dog." Good boy. And if you never need to use that, that's great. And your dog has learned a really useful get behind behavior anyway.